Hello, everyone.
Hello there.
We want to thank you for all your responses and reaction to um, our video last week with the update of our renovations and all your blessings and appreciation for what's been happening. We really are so happy that we could share it with others so quickly, and I think it stood the test of time. It really went well. But thank you so much for all the positive feedback that we got.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, so this week we are stretching ourselves a little bit. Not that we never stretch ourselves, but this is on a different level. So George has this app, this daily art, what would you call it? Like a prompt. So every day he gets a painting and a little bit of information about that, and it's quite random. It's you never know what you're getting.
Sure, and it's a big
A
variety.
huge variety, so he finds it very interesting. And then we thought maybe we could use that and use it as a prompt. So the idea is for us to show each other a painting, a random painting that we've not seen before, and then we have to respond with one word, and then we unpack that word. Why that word? Why in connection with this painting? And we see where that goes. So in the Afrikaans version, George showed me a painting, and we talked about that. And then now I'm going to show him a painting, and he must then respond.
So it can be interesting to look at the painting that has been used in the Afrikaans recording. It's a different painting, so that we arrive blank at the page. And when when Matilda shows me or I show her, that it's the first time experience.
Yes. So here we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to use the word almost explosive, dramatic.
Okay, one word.
Yeah.
One word. So choose.
Due to the colors, I would say let's say dramatic.
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 Okay. All right. So, and George will put the painting on the blog, of course.
Yes.
So, I just want to show him who the painter is, Morgan Le Fay. And what is the?
That's
no. That's
a
a title, Morgan Le Fay, and the painter is Frederick Augustus Sandys.
Yeah.
All right. So this is this is actually a very realistic painting.
Yes.
But
but about a very interesting subject.
Yeah.
I mean, it's difficult, and it's a painting, very very bright colors, and it reminds me a little bit like there's a single woman figure in the painting, and she reminds me a little bit of Rossetti's paintings, those full lips and the red hair and so on. But I'm not sure what the woman is doing.
Yeah, and I think if you read the explanation there, but so you say dramatic. Why dramatic?
Dramatic colors. It's not vague in any way like the Afrikaans one.
Yeah.
This is
quite the opposite.
Bright. And it's not only different bright colors, it's her own clothes, but the background, there's a lot of, but then there's also some sort of a leopard skin draped over. And there's symbols on this material of, it's almost like there's layers that she's wearing.
Yes.
And then also the background. Somehow, what is also interesting about this painting is that it seems like a European woman, but somehow it has an Eastern feeling, an Arabian almost.
With all the detail.
Yes.
Okay. So and then also, I'm not supposed, well, but I can also talk about it, but it looks like it's portraying a story.
Yes.
In one single artwork, there's a story being told.
Yes.
Um, and it seems to be a very dramatic story.
Yes.
There's something happening there.
There's a lot of movement. I mean,
Yeah.
it's this single woman, but somehow there's movement. Things are poised.
Mm,
Uh,
mm,
there can be an explosion. There can be, she can
yeah.
be an alchemist or
Yes.
whatever,
Yes. A
a
sorceress.
sorceress.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So in terms of that, if you were to look at a painting like this and use it uh, as a metaphor for life,
Mm.
and using um, the word that you chose, or how does this painting make you feel?
I'm interested, um, but it doesn't resonate. It doesn't resonate with me as such. Um, on first view,
Mm,
it's not quite my type.
mm,
Uh, I would love the other painting rather. It's much more subdued. This is very much in your face. Um, but as a subject to study, there's a lot of things in here that's very, very interesting. Um, and I think in that sense, it's a good painting because often we get into a groove and something like this takes you out of it.
mm,
So it stretches you
mm.
in a lot of ways. And I can go with that. So it's not off-putting but if I were to walk into an art shop, this isn't something that I would buy
No.
necessarily.
Yeah. So it doesn't take your breath away.
No.
But then the like you say, it's dramatic.
Yes.
How do you feel? How does it make you feel?
As I'm saying, interested.
Just interested.
Yeah, what
Okay.
have we here? What
Yeah.
is going on here? What is this action that she's doing? It almost looks like the South African flag there in the background. Or something. Maybe it's a scene before a Springbok rugby match.
And she's wearing green and gold and like almost like Zulu. Yeah, yeah, you could go with that.
A praise singer before a Springbok rugby match.
Oh, when was this painted? I think it was a
No,
little bit
there.
before.
1864.
Well, she was definitely a precursor for the Springbok, the Springbok uniform.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it is this.
Yeah,
It
very
is.
interesting.
It-
Very interesting.
There's something here. Why is that cupboard open? There's a
And
lot
what's
of
inside
and what
there?
is that?
What's happening
And what are
there?
these symbols? So it's very much in the field of alchemy, or as you say, a sorceress, or something like that. What is also striking, this isn't a meek and mild woman.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, no.
No, there's confidence, and she's acting with a certain self-assuredness. She's very focused in what she's doing.
And as a metaphor for life, if you would have to look at this and where, yeah,
I think it can be a very good metaphor in the sense that what I love about this, there's action in this and there's involvement. There's connection between this woman and with whatever she's busy doing. she's applying herself. And I think in that sense, she resonates with me uh, she's tapping into something deeper, it feels,
Mm. Mm.
something larger.
Mm.
It's very interesting, the thing that she holds in her hand, and it's almost like a gesture that she, almost
Mm.
like a spell,
Mm. Mm.
almost like an ancient lamp, and then she has this spell, and something is to
Mm.
happen with that. But we'll post the painting on the blog as well, with a little bit of the description, and you can look at it as well and see what is the effect of you. It is a painter that we're not familiar with. Um,
Yeah, and you see, something like this, I could get lost in all the patterns and the detail.
mm,
And what does all the symbols on a dress mean? And, like everything in there, you just know that everything in there, in this very dramatic scene, it means something. Uh,
yes.
so you could be spending, I feel like I want to use a magnifying glass and look at it. I think that's a weaving uh,
Yes,
thing
a
there.
frame.
Yeah, weaving
But
frame.
it's also interesting that there's a view through a window in the background,
Yes, yes.
which is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just very, very, very interesting. And like the previous painting, it's also a lot of material,
Mm,
and you can stay with it
mm,
for, say, for a week
mm.
and just work with it. And as I say, it might not be my favorite medium or subject, but it can work on me.
Yes,
It
yes.
can work on me.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, it can stretch me.
yes. Yeah, thank you.
Mm.
We would like to hear what you think of our dive into this. And yeah, looking forward to your responses
Yeah, and one can take anything. One can take a line from
from
a
a or
newspaper
a poem.
heading, or a poem, or from a novel,
Mm,
or from a song,
mm,
or whatever. And often that is a prompt that can help us to go deeper.
mm.
Thank you that we can share this with you, and it's always lovely to hear from you. And until next week, keep well.
Goodbye, everyone.